explain the game. And we're right into it. Okay, so this next... So, the sister to our boss, Mia, called Maya. She was in the last episode, but we tried to like... yeah, we were her defense attorney, but now she's kind of our sidekick in this next episode. And yeah, blossoming friendships and all. It's a very, very cute, very wholesome little duo, this one. I love being a hot potato at work. No, it's not great, but you know. At least they do it respectfully, you know. They treat you with like one of those fancy-ass expensive hot potatoes that you can buy at a restaurant. And now we're at a chapter where Maya, one of her favorite like actors from one of her like one of the shows she's watching, he plays as this samurai that like fights evil, you know, very weeby coded. He actually killed one of the other actors, or so they think. But we're there to what is it called? What is the verb? Attorney him. Attorney? Defend him. We're there to defend him. Okay, that's good. And here he is. He looks all sad. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? And this one we just started on, so this is kind of fresh. This is kind of fresh. You can get like the groundworks here.
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. That's encouraging.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? Doesn't seem to be lying. Because I have those lying detecting glasses on. I don't think they've said what her name is, but it's like the one that made the names, like translated them from Japanese to English, must have had a field trip with these games because, I mean, they're not always that great, maybe, but it's just funny. Everyone has a pun as a name, right? You have Phoenix Wright. Wright, it's like W-R-I-G-H-T, but you say it like right because it's always right, you know? For example. We have Maya Fey and Mia Fey, and they're both of them, like the sisters, are like very spiritual, like Fey, F-A-E, maybe. I don't know if that's what they were actually thinking of. Their names are kind of, you know, normal, I guess. But I think this lady has a pretty crazy name. So I suppose to show something to... Gotta get our bearings. Document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney. Steel Samurai. Right, I don't remember where we left off. Let's go back here. This is Maya. This is our... like, our gal. You mean Will Powers' voice? Yeah, I can see that. I could try doing it. Don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, just don't have enough information. Well, thank you for the help. Maybe I have to just... We haven't done that much of this yet, but we can also examine stuff, right? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Old bag. She's called Old Bag, right? Hey, no touching. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. It just spaces out and starts like, I don't know, like think about stuff. That I do love. Just like staring blankly at something and being like, I wonder what's happening in there. Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with the onlookers pressing up against the gate. It's also like, usually it's like citation marks, right? When he's like, or in parentheses maybe, when he's thinking. I kind of like the idea of him just saying all of these things to himself out loud. We don't have more to talk to you about. I'm an attorney. What do you think of that? What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers, okay? This is what we need to do. Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Ungdomar. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Those instructions were from our good, not really friend yet, but the police, like, detective, Mr. Gumshoe. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. It should be called Polly's. That's funny. That's funny. I feel like Gumshoe. Isn't Gumshoe something you can call like a police? Isn't that like slang? So it is a pretty good name, but Polly's is that's stupid and I love it. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of global studios added to the court record. Imagine taking friggin' money from a little map. I guess that might be common. But I feel like it's very common to just give it as well. What has happened here? Ugly mascot decapitation. Hey, aren't you the murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset. It's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Prosecutor Edgeworth, he's very edgy, hence the name. And he's like our rival, you could say. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Boom! Tell him. Detective? Think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. Can't blame other people all I want. I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Oh, hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my line. Yeah, that's my endearing character trait. I'd say it's a character, all right. Nice. Ooh, and the music, I don't know. Like, this is from, like, the Game Boy Advance DS era. But I really love his theme, which is this one. Very cool theme for a guy like him. This guy hear the chorus a little bit. Video game music appreciation time. This character, you might not trust me, but he's literally one of the best characters in the entire franchise. So how is your investigation go, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? Oh, what I got? Oh, whoa. Pulls down pants. The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to court record. Yeah, so last time they redid the entire autopsy report mid like courtroom session. Exactly how it works in real life. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. That time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Do you think I'm lying? Asked the security lady at the main gate. Nick, that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. I don't think that evidence holds water. What's security lady? Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? I showed her my badge. She gave me a donut and some coffee. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, everyone is such a like caricature of whatever they do, or yeah. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Kind of evidence? Well, that photo. A photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the yellow welcome sign? Okay, this might just be me, but I would call the sign off-white. I would not call this sign yellow, personally. It's like off-white egg. But, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Oh, you mean the egg? Funny, for someone who with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Oh, that's wrong, pal. You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. I'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay, what's up with this beheading? Studio mascot. Guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? There is a monkey that has a nose like that, no? What is the monkey called? You guys know? Actually, iconic Animal Kingdom nose. I'd say. Right. To Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted, kind of. Alright. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took that tree down with it, too. Yeah, it's like there's a monkey with a big old schnauzer. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people go to the studio, like I already told you, like a couple of seconds ago, but whatever. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went to where. It's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Must be the camera ID number. Okay. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. It's true. Well, okay, let's check the computer, I guess. See if we can get that feature. Nick, look. That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Whoa. The shade. I love when they throw shade to each other. She obviously has teeth. It's just like, just a thing you say to old bag, I guess. Well, are you satisfied with Power? Satisfied Powers is guilty yet? We would never have guessed the name of that monkey. Isn't it something? No. Okay. Näshapa. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it something just very literal? That's crazy. I was not gonna actually guess Näshapa though. But I had a hunch that it was just like actually something along those lines. You had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell me? Tell us about the security photo, ma'am. Hmm? Oh, that? I thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Our poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30. See? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Was he just chilling for 1.5 hours? The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, good one, Sonny. He thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great. He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Yeah, people are kind of angry that this, the past star, or previous star, got demoted to playing like villain roles. Aber took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. I would really want to like check the computer, but I don't think I can do that now. I could go to employee area from here. That might be big. Let's do that. What a fancy lounge for the star of the show. It's literally, Could you have put like any less effort into his design? Honestly, as a kindergarten, like not teacher but assistant, kind of hurts a little bit. I mean, put some flair onto that. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Simon? It's very quiet here. Hello? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. A little eerie here. Slide. Slide to the left. This is suspicious. Metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, I'm not a kid. Hello, hello, hello. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like a samurai spear. Don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Okay, so can we just go? Dressing room. How's his dressing room? So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. Or his sake. He loves sake. Have you guys ever drunk sake before? Drinked? It's actually kind of good. It's a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. Like the first time I heard of it. Rice wine. I don't know how the process is. How do you make it? How do you make wine out of rice? But kind of like good sake can be kind of delish. This bag looks a little interesting. This might be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card. Oh, an employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio One. We had some amazing rice wine at Midsummer provided by Halsey. Oh, that's true. I think I was there actually. Even. Or no, this Midsummer. I was definitely not there this Midsummer. But I feel like he's done it some other time as well. Feels like kind of a Halsey thing to do. Oh, soy is made out of soy. It's not entirely the same. It's actually quite different then. But they're both Japanese, right? I feel like they both have that Japanese touch to them. They do like their alcoholic drinks, like kind of not plain, but smooth. I guess smooth is like like kinder way of putting it. They like them smooth. They like them like very tasty. Like even if they imagine whiskey, right? Have you guys had Japanese whiskey? It was it was so expensive to import, so they started making their own, right? And when they made their own, they really made the most whiskey out of all the whiskeys. Just imagine don't imagine like a very spicy whiskey. Just imagine the taste of whiskey, like the aftertaste of whiskey. That's kind of how their whiskey tastes like. And maybe that's not for everyone, but it's like very, yeah, it's very, and it's the same with their beer and stuff as well. Like it is what it is, I've only had it with soda. Yeah, probably works amazing. I haven't had it with soda, but sounds like it could work. Borrow it. You mean Borrow. Took his card key. Again. Wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner. Thief in training. Vast array of cosmetics here. Oh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Okay. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? That's Phoenix. Brother. You're being a little insensitive here. This is, of course you would know. I kind of like samurai movies. Kind of boomer take. Boomer take by Phoenix right there. How would you know very specific information that you know, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is the whiskiest whiskey to hit thine whiskey whiskers. Yeah, honestly. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It kind of works for us as well. If by whiskers we mean our mustaches. I guess it could be like a pretty awful nickname for a mustache. It could work at times, but I wouldn't want to go around and call him my whiskers, you know, at a regular basis. That's some furry, we're leaning into furry territory there. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. Just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Whatever. We're probably done here. The heck out of here. You got the key card. Slide to the left. I don't know what to do with that, but maybe we can get into one of the studios. Like, what if we examined over here? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened! Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okay, well, later. What is it? Going to lurk for a little to watch a knot tying tutorial. Nice. Good luck with that. And then you have to tell me what it's for later. Yeah. You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, even Magistrate did die here. The steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Oh, the manuscript maybe, or whatever this is. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Doesn't look very comfortable, but... Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Clap. Can't take the word clap seriously anymore. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more troubled than I thought. Troubled? I thought I was gonna say trouble. But no, she's troubled apparently. Can't do anything with the backpack. I guess this is kind of interesting, right? The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside an evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expect the spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. Oh no, step ladder. Yeah? I guess she really is trouble. Like, didn't her sister die yesterday? Yeah. I don't know if it was yesterday, but it was pretty recent, yes. What's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Yeah, so what the fuck do you want me to do? Oh, whoops. No clues here. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, fighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Well, I think so as well. Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey you, no touching that. Oh. Yo, this is like a Inga core. No? This is a little Inga core. I'm sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Oh, okay. Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're liars, representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're VP's people. VP? Oh, Will Powers, VP, I get it. Ooh, a little dense. Ooh. Yeah, are we really the ones that should be investigating this case? Don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for VP, okay? Never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. VP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Oh, whoops. Yes, that's the place. I mixed up my voices. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And I saw VP go into his dressing room. Then I saw, whatever. You get it. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I would go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. Zilch! If VP is the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have the photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had to come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Her not walking into someone else's dressing room. Yeah, okay, sure. You definitely haven't been in there at all, even though he leaves it open. Okay, wink, wink. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Do you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. All right. Hey, old bag. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. Came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Me? All right, you better tell me quick, you spiked hair cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her, she's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are all like running your mouths tomorrow saying this and that, the other thing, knew a thing or two about respecting your elders. Shame that you used today. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. She took the music with her. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Do it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. I think it was 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. It's conclusive evidence. Must be Will Powers. He's the only one that could wear a suit. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th. It's 2 p.m. Photo number 2. Wait. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios, 2 p.m. Honey? She was saying 1 p.m. all the time. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, that's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. Uh-oh, and with that said, I have to go to the toilet. Toilet. Beep-beep-beep-boo. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. Lily got home and she looked so sad, so I had to talk with her a little bit as well. But apparently it's just the allergies. We're okay. She's okay. So our Pokemon obsession is getting it's been a little wild. I just found these in the kitchen, and none of us knows when we bought them. They were just there. I was like, "Did you buy these?" Lil said no, and I can't recall buying them. So we just had some packs laying around. I sent them up. We're gonna open 3 packs before we continue. Also, I'm gonna look at this knot. Also, I'm gonna send a daily snap. That's something. Not much. There's not much to them. We just have this streak. Jag är så fucking varm och svettig redan ifrån tunnelbanan. How was the pink milk? Yeah, when I said it like that, it didn't sound great. It's a strawberry flavored. Oh yeah. Nice. More like real strawberry than most things. I don't know, I feel like artificial strawberry is way too sweet all the time. A normal strawberry is very sweet, but it has like this earthy flavor to it as well, right? A little sour almost as well. Oh, this one. I think Lil's like, I don't know if did I just out you? I mean, ooh. Yeah, I have that on my keychain or on my, yeah. Very cute. Okay, we're opening Pokemon packs. 3 packs. You said 3 normal packs. The chances of us actually getting something we care about is slim. But what we would want is Chaos Rising. I mean, what do we want from here? I guess anything. I was thinking of the Clefairy, but that's the wrong set, so. Very nice. I'm just learning. Nice. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if I can do it like this. Got a Chespin, absolutely adorable card. Mareep, also adorable. Fennekin, also adorable. Just a bunch of cuties in this pack. You. Fuck Baltoy. Not a big fan. AC's Tranquility. Skuntank. I mean, I'm going slow with this. People don't really care about these cards, but... Is this such... Yeah, this is a foiled Zubat. Could be... We are saving like the fancy ones. Patrat and... a Cobalion EX. That's a hit. I mean... I'm not a big fan of Cobalion either, really, but... It's okay. It's okay. What we do want is to hit some illustration rares and special illustration rare. Are you guys? Do you want to talk in this one? Lil doesn't want to talk, so I'll just leave her some room and then I'll. Lil is sick. My microphone is not best or that great for both of us, like talking at the same time. So. Another Fennekin. You can just give it to me. Kakuna. Lampy. Flaffy. I do love Flaffy. Flaffy's a real cutie. Which is the evolution to Mareep. Kakuna Matata. Oh, foiled cutie. And a Delphox. Alright. A neighbor started speaking German with me since I was wearing their jersey. Nice. Ja, ja, bitte, bitte. Das ist sehr gut, mein Freund. Ah? Guten Abend. A Benz. A Benz. That German word? Gumi. Frogadier is cool. That's a cool guy. Fat Rat. Skrelp. I always... too many cards. I haven't done enough pack openings on stream that I... Yo, I caught you live. Holy refresh pull, lads. Yes. I don't know exactly what that means. Refresh pull? We're looking... We're pulling something here. It's just 3 packs though. This is the last one. But welcome to the stream, Adamant Onanda. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Pumpkaboo is fucking cute. This is a cutie. Give us an SIR. SIR. Pumpkaboo? Lil wants a binder with Pumpkaboo. And... That's not. So we got 1 hit, but it was just an EX. So that's fine. We're so deep into these sets that we really have to get the illustration rares or the special illustration rares to get like something amazing, I guess. Lil's gonna go lay down. Nice. I love ripping packs. I love it. I was looking at like Moist Critical opening packs, and it got me into kind of wanting to rip some Magic the Gathering packs as well. And I was like, maybe I should get a collector's booster. Collector's boosters are like 600 euros in Sweden and Norway. That's like a third of a salary almost for shiny cardboard. It's not... Anyone who's into collecting cardboard knows that that's not maybe... I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but that's like... that people are willing to spend that on shiny cardboard. One does not simply grab a collector's booster box. I was actually looking at the... because he was ripping so many, like... he started doing it, like ripping Lord of the Rings collector boosters, and I was like, maybe I should get me one of those. It's like 8,000 euros for one. Oh, he's a millionaire. I keep forgetting that he's a millionaire and I work at the kindergarten. So I can't just be ripping those on a daily basis. But, god damn. Anyway, we're heading back to the game. Yeah, you really, Adamant and Ananda, you really caught us at the right time for seeing some pack opening. You got right at the end, but yeah, I've started doing it more and more regularly. It is fun, but like I said, we don't have insane amounts of money, so usually not like we don't open that much. But maybe we should do it more often. Or not like super often, but like have streams where we open. If we buy a booster box of that, maybe we should open it on stream, you know? I'm still sad that I didn't buy the Warhammer Magic decks back in the day. They're gone up too much now. Yeah. That's how it is with the fancy cardboard. Bara kall mig Adam. Du känner mig ju, mannen. Adam. Oh my god. This is one of my best friends here in Norway. Welcome, Adam. What the hell? I didn't know it was you. But it guess makes sense with Adam. I was reading it as adamant, you know? Welcome. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Adam is quite a lad. He would, if you guys were here, or if he was in Sweden, he would join. He would join something. I'm playing a visual novel right now. Very, very anime. Very good now that I've seen your cute face. Hell yeah, brother. That's what they all say. If I had a nickel for every time someone said that, an awesome stash. Bro, you're glazing it. Why are you glazing me so hard, brother? I mean, I do enjoy it though. Keep them coming. We gotta make sure to. I don't think we'll have time to see each other before I go to Sweden now, but we'll have to make sure to book something when we come back to Norway. Okay, so this is the second part of the game. Now we're in the courtroom, and you will. I think you'll be glad to find that this works just like a normal courtroom. Glaze mood in it. Bro, you gotta stop glazing me. You can't say that. You can't say that to a guy. There was like one. I don't know. We didn't send it to, but there was this one snap recently. We didn't send it to like our. To everyone at work. I was with some friends at work, right? And then in that snap I said that I sprutar på alla mina boys. And we were thinking about it. We were like, this is comedy. It's comical. Is it okay to send to the group chat at work? We classic, right? We ended up not sending it to everyone. We sent it to a select few that probably would have appreciated it. But now that that's become kind of a meme between us at work, or the group I was with, I can't. That's all I think of now that I say glaze. Not okay at all, I'd say, if you're not friends outside of work. But it's interesting, when you work in a kindergarten, it's like everyone is friends with each other. You kind of have to. But it's not okay. But we're not friends. It's not like we meet up and hang out all the time. But there's a lot of partying and a lot of, everyone's very homey with each other. For better or worse. It's mainly not okay because you work at a kindergarten. Yeah, exactly. That's, yeah. Alltid gott att spruta. I mean, that's true. That's facts. It's mainly not okay because you work at a kindergarten. You should see the humor though that people have in the kindergarten. It's kind of unhinged, and that's what I always heard when I went to like school. It's that the ones that are like studying to become teachers, those are the crazy ones. And now that I work in an environment with a lot of teachers, I mean, they can be very professional and they're amazing with the kids, but yeah, a few screws loose. You screws, you lose. Oh, I didn't read this line, but that's fine. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. So this is Edgeworth, and he's very edgy, like I said. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call this first witness. The reason to why I said that was because the context is not really needed. But I felt like I wanted to give some context. It was very hot outside, and we were gonna use some like sun factor, and then I sprayed some at one of the friends, right, and said that, and that was the sketch, right? That was the sketch. Can I do a nasal voice for Phoenix? We're kind of too deep into it. It's just been my normal voice-ish. But I do have some nasally voices for some characters, that's for sure. There's gonna be a couple in this chapter that has those, so I'm saving it for them. Miss Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. I can try it. Very well, I call most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This is the employee area. It says in big, bold text, but yeah. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. I like that he doesn't even mention that the grate is open. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios were here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. It's so clear that you can just walk under the camera and get through as well, but I won't question it. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, it doesn't even mention Studio 2, whatever. October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Damn, this is like the most sense he's made in the entire game. Very, like, to the point, and he skips some things, I guess, but then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. I'm at home, in my boxers, chilling. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. Just his glasses is like reading this from a bunch of post-it notes or something. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? I feel like I'm making his voice like it's different than I've done it before. Should I listen to the whole thing again? Is that nasally enough for you? I'm not gonna make it like that, but should I listen? No, that's fine. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. That question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. See, the judge doesn't he doesn't steer anything. He just listens and then he's like, oh, you said that now, so that must be the truth. And he just goes back and forth all the time. He's kind of like, he's just watching. He's watching, it's kind of like he's watching like tennis or something. Let's call the security officer to stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma, or Granny, or Cougar. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, I was an old bag. Still, how the other children believe it, but there was a boy, the captain. He called me an old bag. Well, I just cried. Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
What is your relationship to Phoenix Wright, Adam? Have you played this? Have you seen this? Have you just heard of it? You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She just flirts with everyone except us. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Boom. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammond, the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studios. I've seen this on YouTube before when I was merely a young lad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the perfect age to discover it, I guess.
You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Okay. So what do we even have here? Taking out the gate between the entrance and the studios at 2 p.m. That checks out. The spear was found in the chest of the victim. Time of death pierced through the chest by a spear. So she got there 1 p.m. Yeah. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. But the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man. Let's press here. How do you know? How do you know? This is just a guy in a suit. 2, you're sure? Sure as a spit. Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You'll have a heart attack. You may strain something. Gotta go do some chores. Have fun streaming, bro. See you when I see ya. Hils Lil. She's taking a nap because she's sick. So I'll hils later. But thanks for hanging out. Pleasure to see you here, man. Good luck with the chores. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. All right, so this is what we present then. How the fucking hell? That's how you talk in a courtroom. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. So I haven't really explained how this works, but they give their testimony, right? And then we have to go into these and press yes. Or, not press. What's it called? Well, I guess it's called press. Yeah. We have to show these. We have to show this at the right times when they say something that we have contradicting evidence to, kind of. And the further you get into the game, like later chapters and stuff, the harder it gets. Now it's kind of easy. She's like, it was Mr. Powers. And then it's clearly not necessarily him. Let me get this straight, Old Bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Miss Wright. Let me see that photo.
What the hell is this? Okay, that's actually what it's asking. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. He's learned from Maya. Miss Old Bag, Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Is the Steel Samurai. Very true, very true. Oh, whoops. Wait, I'm fixing something here.
Oh,
A second.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. Because you're old as fuck and you're called old bag. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. Maybe it's like throwing rocks in a greenhouse. Can you say that in English? That's like a Swedish thing. Kasta sten i glashus. Throw rocks in a greenhouse. I don't know if you can say it, but you really should be able to. Glass house. I was about to say glass house. Isn't a greenhouse? I guess it is just glass house. Yeah, I guess it would just be glass house. For some reason I was like, oh, glasses, but that's actually greenhouse in... Well, it's not called fucking glasshus in Swedish, whatever. Yeah, it's just glass house. But I feel like in a greenhouse, it's like... kind of makes more sense, but whatever. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Throw beavers in a timber cabin.
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Proof. What? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Greenhouse is like Greenland. None of them are really green. That's like kind of true. But not really at the same time. Right? Depends on how clean they are. First of all, there's a lot of green within the house. But also, I feel like a lot of them, because of like the, all the plants and the humidity and stuff inside, it kind of gives this little green tint to the windows, right? Like this little like mossy, like a little... I feel like a lot of people can clean that. I feel like a lot of people don't either, unless it gets like really bad. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. But I guess there's probably some green. If you really want to find green, there's probably some green in Greenland as well. So, but yeah, like you said, the vast majority is not. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. Didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She is good. Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
If I fall asleep, I'm sorry. Allergies make me tired. No, that's fine. Do what you gotta do, boo. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Miss Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay? It's kind of a weird way to say it, but... Okay, that morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Let's see what we have. Time of death. pierced through the chest by a spear. Sure. He's dragging one leg. Spike. Okay. Let's press. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Whoa. Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. Yeah, this does look like taped together. So we can press them. So this is what present. You can present evidence or you can press them and like ask for more information, which is sometimes the correct way to go. He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
It strikes me as a significant detail. Better write this down in the court record. Break-in shaft has been mended with duct tape. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Oh, okay. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's just one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. Okay. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
You're sure, Your Honor? Object. It's gotta be important, right? The costume is like the biggest piece of evidence. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the real Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
Defense has a point.
I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Huh?
You have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove your doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Yeah. So, if we look here, right, there's one... He could obviously have gone in from Studio 2, right? Because the camera is by the gate between, like, the employee area and the studios.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright may cross-examine the witness.
I think we're just looking to, like, show her the map. Here. No, that's incorrect. Uh-oh. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make an accusation, Mr. Wright.
What the hell? Maybe I have to press there first. Game can be a little finicky like that sometimes. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Mwah, mwah.
Edgy boy. Yeah.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay. The only person I saw... Okay. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quiet, quiet, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. And not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Can I press on this? Uh-oh. A little stuck, guys. Let's press here as well. If all else fails, you just press everything. How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Time of death. Spear is the same spear. Probably. Card key for studio employees grants entry into Studio 1. That's kind of interesting that was in the bag as well, no? Only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. Was it here that I pressed with this? Maybe it's here. Oh. Now I'm losing health, guys. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. I'm unsure. Unsure of what to do here. If you guys have any ideas, so that's the idea, haha, that we do this together eventually when it gets like hard. But I don't know, it's not like... Sometimes you get to a point where it's like, oh, what? I'm going to head off. I'm so very tired and I'll try to sleep a little before the Sweden match. Okay, well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And nice to see you again. And also, it would be nice to see you in real life again soon. Take care and good luck with the late match. I'm going into so I had to pass by the witness. Right, we did do this. So what was, if they had, I would have seen them. I don't remember where we've like, is it now? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Why am I so stuck? Uh-oh. I feel like this calls for a save. Oh, whoops. This calls for a save. La, 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 la. So I'll go to the studio before then was with power. Yeah, she's just saying it again. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
Damn. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo 2. Photo 2, it says photo 2. They didn't even freaking clock to me. I didn't clock it.
Even I know that what it means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th, really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. That there is only one data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
There? Well, you watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me.
And the witness explained this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
I'm helping you, you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Well, hey, thank you for the information.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
This old bag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them.
All right. Throw out any photos that aren't... Come to think of it. What? You throw them out? Let's press. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part.
This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Get your act together.
I keep calling her Mr. Oldbag.
I did touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased? It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? It's crazy to take that away. Isn't that like... Yeah, they're like breaching the area, even though it's just a kid. It's like...
Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Okay. They should probably get a new security guard.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, but that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they already trying to unsuspect him. This court would take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
Doesn't look good. The only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Not optimistic at all, actually. Quite a pessimist right here.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Who do you think did it? Who do you guys think did it? Have we met the person who did it yet? We haven't met that many persons. Do you guys think is it the girl? Is it the assistant? Could it be Old Bag? Could it be the judge?
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution thoughts on this matter?
Prosecution thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. You accuse someone who is obviously innocent, will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So what's this person other than Miss Powers that could have committed murder?
Could be the security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person, other than Powers and Hammer, who knew about the injury. The security lady Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper.
Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Whoa!
Finally decided to show up, eh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Impulse raid. Impulse raid. Holy moly. Holy moly, guys. Wow. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Thanks so much for the raid. Impus. Limpy Dimpy. How are you doing? Hello. Hello, hello. We're playing some Phoenix Wright. One of the best, if not the best visual novel ever made. How was the stream? How was the stream? What did you guys do? Did you have fun? I bet you had a lot of fun. It's always fun being at the Impus Raid. Or Impus Raid, Impus Streams. Sorry. Hello, Raiders. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Finally decided to show up, eh? What did you guys do? I was there for a little while. You guys were talking. We were talking about like Danes and Swedes and all kinds of stuff. It was very good. I was just playing Stardew today and did some karaoke at the end. Ooh, karaoke at the end, bro. I love karaoke. I should do more karaoke streams. Honestly, I should be doing more karaoke. We could do this for a little bit. I missed some amazing karaoke. I bet I did. All karaoke is amazing. That's some wisdom for you guys. It might not, like, it can be a little hard to, like, especially if it's like open karaoke or on stream. On stream, it's like, I don't know, it could be a little, if you have stage fright, it could be a little harrowing, right? But shit's amazing. Just getting to sing, getting to do things like that. And also, Impus has been getting much better at guitar. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I've seen her play some on that guitar, and a musical genius, I'd call her. Oh, you played some. You played some guitar on the stream. That's nice. I think I've done it sometime, but that's like singing on stream is a lot easier to me than actually like playing guitar, I'd say. I think I'd freak out a little bit if I was playing guitar. Also, I don't know that. I know some songs on guitar, but I was kind of thinking about playing it now, but playing a little bit. But just because we're talking about it. But I don't know. I don't know how good my microphone picks that up and stuff. I got one of those new fancy mics that just picks up like one thing, which is kind of sad when Lily's here and whatever. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Tyrio0707. Very nice, very nice. Nice to see you guys here. And Ifilas. I don't know if I butcher your names, but I'm sorry if I do. Let's see. All karaoke is amazing, unless the person has more than 2 per mil. Oh, yeah. It depends on how people approach it, right? I'm like, a lot of people are into like the screaming karaoke, when you kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm the kind of person that might take it a little too seriously. If I do a song, I want to do it right. I want to give the song freaking justice. I want to do justice for myself as well. I can't just go in there and I can't just scream it and joke it away, kinda, if that makes sense. But some people like that, and that could be like a good vibe as well. It's just I couldn't do that. Like, that's if you lean into the cringe. That's kind of reminds me of like performances, at school graduations and stuff, and everyone's like, this group, you guys have to do something, and then they go up and they can't handle the pressure, so instead of doing their best, they just start joking it away, and that's just kind of, ooh, I don't know. You need to give me a heads up if you do sing on stream. It feels freeing. Yeah, I can give a heads up. I don't have anything planned, but I'm pretty, I don't know, I just kind of game on streams. I've been fidgeting with Pokemon cards, trying to open packs on stream. That's been very fun. I really should try to do more things than game on the stream, honestly. Get some variety going. I respect that. Trying your best when performing is the real deal. Exactly. And even though you might know yourself that, like, maybe it's not going to be amazing, but you can really tell when someone is doing their best, right? And if someone is doing their best, no matter like how cringe it is, if you want to use that word, like OG cringe, like when it makes your stomach churn a little bit. If you just do your best, it kind of alleviates you from all the cringe. It's amazing. It could be like kind of terrible, but if people, there's a certain aura you get, like actual Hunter x Hunter aura that you get when you do your best, that just, it doesn't make people cringe, really. Yeah. But if you don't like try, then that's very obvious. Yeah. So what's up, guys? What's up? I've actually, speak your wise words. Yeah. I've been wanting for a long time. I haven't looked into it too much, but I've actually been wanting to join a choir, because and it's very for a very specific reason. And during Christmas, I've had it's been a tradition now for 9 years, where we go to church between the 24th and the 25th, midnight. I never go to church. I'm probably one of the least religious people, That might not be true, actually. I don't know what people I'm not very religious, is what I'm trying to say. And just by me being there might make me one of the most religious people, Anyway, we go there and we sing Christmas songs in the church, and it's amazing. I wouldn't even mind being in a church choir. I would actually love that. Probably. Hey, Polaris Nova 31. Welcome. We're talking about karaoke and singing. And being in a choir. I started talking about being in a choir. It's just awesome. There's this one song. Okay, I'll put it on. Maybe in background, if I find it. If I find a good version of it. Give me a second. Stream is not... I don't have the professional streaming setup right now. You should talk about your YouTube stuffs, by the way. Oh, yeah. I don't... I'm so bad at advertising for myself. I do YouTube. I try to do YouTube. I've been... the link... I think there's a link at the bottom of the stream. I started by doing a lot of shorts from the streams, which was fun. But now I've started making small video essays about some of my favorite games. There's 2 videos out now. One is about Dark Souls 2 and why I have a hard time remembering like small details in that game compared to other Souls games. Like why that is, but why I still enjoy the game. But yeah, so they're kind of small. I do small essays, so it's like around like 7 to 10 minutes. The second one I did was about Sonic Adventure 2. I love Sonic Adventure 2. It was the first game I played as a little baby, 2-year-old baby. Thank you for the link. And also thank you for the follow, Tyrio0707. Much appreciated. Love Sonic Adventure 2. Has one of the most banging fucking soundtracks ever fucking made. Like, honestly, revolutionary for the time. Even though it's butt rock, but still. Yeah, I talk about that and just how iconic it is, pretty much. And now I'm working on another video about one of my favorite indie games called Katana Zero. I don't know if you guys ever played Katana Zero. You might have heard or played at least Hotline Miami. It's kind of similar to that. Very like dark story, fun gameplay, amazing soundtrack. I don't know. I just like making video essays about things I think about when it comes to games I love. I'm gonna leave for now, but you got my follow because I like your chill attitude. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. Thanks so much for the raid and for hanging out. And I hopefully see you some time in the future, Tyrio. Tyrio0707, my man. Good luck with whatever you're gonna do. Anyway, so yeah, YouTube. And I can give you a little snippet. Do you guys want a little snippet of the video I'm making now? Let's see here. I don't wanna show like too much of it, but I do enjoy it. Wait. DaVinci Resolve. I'm getting a little tired in my brain hole. I noticed stuff. I was like, oh, what program am I editing in? Oh no. So I'm not gonna show you all of it, but this one has been it has taken a long time for me to make. Let's see here. I gotta turn off the music. I'm just gotta figure out what part I want to show. I really do like this part is kind of, but okay. Yeah, sure. He barely even remembers anymore. I'm here a little bit. Between missions, he goes to his psychiatrist to sort out his dreams and troubling feelings. The psychiatrist is a time where you can breathe. You get a feeling of safety, like you're talking with someone that does want to help you sort out your troubled past. Talking and... Well, it gets obvious at times. I lean into like what is it called? Background. Nothing makes it ARG or whatever. Katana Zero has a unique dialogue mechanic where you can snap at people, cut them off, violently interrupt them, and refuse to listen. Then the mask falls off and his true colors show. He gets aggressive, cold, and dominant. He's not just any psychiatrist. He isn't there to help you heal. He's there to keep you functional. Yes, that should work. Oh, okay. Wait. I got the shields a little bit. That should work. Every time you clear a room in Katana Zero, you hear that line. Yes, that should work. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's taking a lot of time, but I'm happy with it. Oops. So look forward to that. It's very Like, and it's interesting, the whole YouTube thing, since I haven't done it that much. Like, this game is a little somber, so my voice is, even though my voice is like kind of, you know, uppity, I guess you could call it, most of the time. In this video, it's kind of dummy. It's a little somber, a little monotone maybe, which is something I've been worrying about a little bit, but it's probably fine. It's cool. I like the video. I didn't have much like to say during the video, but I just let it speak for itself. It's very fun. It's very fun. Have you been thinking about like making videos as well? Maybe not video essays, Impus, but are you making videos, or are you just like uploading raw stuff? You did show some some shorts. Yeah. Your shorts were pretty good, honestly. I was impressed. I know how long a short can take to make, right? So I appreciate when it's like sound effects and zoom ins and fitting like images and stuff. You don't just do that in a couple of seconds. That shit takes some effort and time. You need to get back into what? Making more shorts? I thought the shorts were like fresh. You know? They seem pretty fresh. Were we gonna hang out tomorrow, by the way? Yeah, because I've been on a break, like, since I moved. Okay, well, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Also, did your freaking like VTuber, did it get upgraded again? Do you keep upgrading your VTuber like all the time? Is that how VTubing works? It's kind of crazy. I don't know if this iteration, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if it's my favorite. At first glance, I was like, something's off. But then I started like noticing the mouth movements and like the different eye. Like, I don't know, how do you guys do that? Do you press buttons to like switch between like the different facial expressions? It's kind of cool. Kind of cool how it works. Did you sit with like a separate keyboard? How do you make all these inputs? And also like using your face a lot, and goddamn, it is tracked by your facial movement. Yeah, but when you get like those starry, like teary eyes, that can't just happen by you. You start crying. It's okay, inputs. I'm here. I'm here for you. No, I'm just kidding. That is buttons. Yes, yeah. Exactly. It's I'm impressed. I just play video games, and then I occasionally say stuff, and that's what I do. It's all fun. But it's really you gotta be kind of not on your A game maybe, but you know, you gotta be doing more stuff. I feel like as a VTuber. Bum, 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 bum. I was thinking of, I usually stream to 10, so it's a half hour left. I'm actually gonna continue getting a little further into the game we were playing, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It's fun, it's very reading heavy, so that's kind of what I do. I read a lot, make funny voices, try to at least. Ooh, also, are you a Deltarune fan, Impus? New Deltarune is out. Kind of want to stream it, I think. But I haven't streamed like anything else of it. Just question is, I won't be able to stream it before I come back from Sweden. So the question is if I can like keep myself from playing it until then. Because I think I heard some Deltarune music on your stream. I was like, damn, your playlist is amazing. My brother is also coming over for the football match, so we might stay over at ours. I could ask if he wants to head over to yours. I mean, either is really fine by me. Would be fun to do it. Would be fun to watch the match together. But I will send some DMs. Yeah, we can figure it out there. That's good.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Miss Wright.
He's so back and forth. But what team is he playing for? He shouldn't be playing for any team, but he just chooses his team based on the last thing someone said. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Damn, Phoenix. Getting a big head. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? I feel like you, if you haven't played these or seen these impus, I feel like you'd enjoy them. Like character design wise. Like this guy, for example. Oh my. Daddy. I don't know if it's a daddy, but he looks like he could bite my neck and suck my blood, you know? That's kind of the vibe he's giving off. Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Itsy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Now let's go. We're taking it the whole way. Third base. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? Boy, the one whose photo I erased.
Not very smart to do that if you're whatever, the police. No, she's not police. She's a guard. Yeah.
He's only a grade schooler though. As you said, second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to your kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper.
God, what a boomer. They really nailed the boomer on this one. I have proof.
Proof?
Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. Maybe the proof is that the costume is made for a grown-ass man and the other person we're talking about is a little boy.
A proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Yeah, she needs a card key. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
Windbag, speechless, has got to be a first.
Well, this court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor. No one knows her name? Sad. What the hell? So mean. That's why she's so mean. You know? That's how it works. These freaking bullies make bullies.
And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
What does adjourned mean? It's in for seconds, guys. Adjourn means to temporarily suspend, postpone, or formally close a meeting, hearing, or court session. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
This old bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know.
Oh,
Actually, if you must know. There's something I was told not to talk about.
not to talk about? By whom?
Do you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been there to studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Well, oh. This old bag. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
That's crazy. I feel like that's an offense in and of itself, right? To just keep all this information hidden.
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Oh, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I don't even know what to cross-examine. What is there for me to cross-examine here? It's highly illegal, right? That's what I'm saying.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about it.
There's some other people. Weird. This old bag. This is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. Based.
They told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day.
So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
If you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Director? Should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Brother. It's like one of the 3 big areas on the map you have.
Well, if you look at the guide map,
Yes.
here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
I have totally forgotten how that's gonna play into all of this, but it definitely is. Like the old monkey. There's some monkey business. She's about to go bananas.
Well, Miss Wright would like to continue the cross-examination.
I think I've already asked all my questions, but I don't know what to do. Like with all of this, Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and there are some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on defendant Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told off.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Miss Willpowers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Ah, really? It's nothing. Hehe. Oh, or should I?
Sniff. Is she smelling or is she crying?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating.
I guess she's like his biggest fan, so.
We have to find out more about this director.
No. Did it wrong. Well, we have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
If she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
We'll play a little bit more. A little? Like a tiny bit.
Ba-da-ba-boo-ba.
Phew, what a day.
There's no time for relaxing, Nick. Hey, you think VP's got any chance?
Guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
Director and the producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Let's go. Windbag is probably not gonna be too happy about us.
One's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I was going to eat them.
Kinda sounded like you were. Let's go pay her a visit. Oh, okay. Maybe she's not in a detention center. She's just in custody, I guess. But she really should be in detention center. At least.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
You say that again?
That's not.
So VP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Were fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them.
In today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
It has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie liar, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Well, that's depressing. Depressing mood in there. Let's go to the employee area.
Look, is that assistant girl? Hey! Hi, VP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the secret lady?
Oh.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
That one? With cardboard and duct tape? What a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. The fanboy they were talking about in trial today came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. That drain's covered. The boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you?
What? You want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Oh, she's serious? Uh-oh. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah! There. That should make the kids happy.
Things we do. Things we do. That also felt very illegal. I don't know. I mean, they could have gone through either way, but probably not the best thing. I don't know where we want to be.
Oh, hello. Oh, you look like a little out of place. Oh, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
So how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
Germany playing. Head out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure having you here, my man. Yeah, and good luck to Germany. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Kids sneak in here a lot?
Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. But they were trying to protect the director? Or the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
Producer, huh? Money laundering.
Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
In the next stream. Wow. It was a slow stream. It was a little shorter than usual, but also we did a lot of other things. A lot of like just hanging out. Just hanging out. Well, this is the end.
This is the end.
But yeah, good timing. What do you think, Sunar? How do you enjoy how do you enjoy this case? Is it worse or better than the last one? Kind of funny to like I have favorites and like favorite characters, favorite cases. Do you think this is more or less dumb than last one? It's kind of on a similar level, I'd say. But it's fun. I do think the characters. I don't know. There are a bunch of good characters in the one as well. But anyway, there'll be 2 more streams. I hope we can get through chapter 3 and 4. Similar level indeed. I hope we can get through chapter 3 and 4. This is the 3rd chapter. And then there's the 4th chapter. And apparently it seems like people freaking love chapter 5. And maybe we'll pick that up after the semester sometime. Maybe we'll start there. It's a longer one. But that one is actually, that's one serious. Like, I am gonna need some help during that one, I feel like. I did it once with Eskil and we were like, what the fuck? But it was cool. Very, like, the coolest villain out of all these chapters. I find it nice that the case doesn't end in one court here. Yeah, right. There's like some, it has some time to build up some drama, right? Build out and get some, and some of them actually do, like, this one is good. I really liked this one as a kid. And I think you're gonna enjoy how it, like, resolves itself. I mean, this is also enjoyable, but some villains in this or whatever, some actual not suspects, but what is it called, culprits, are scary, man. Like, it feels amazing to just put them on their place, in their place. Kind of like it did with Red White, but Red White is kind of still tutorial level. So anyway, 2 more streams, hoping to finish this one and the next chapter during those. So we're gonna have to start at 6 and probably just pretty much play the game. Those streams. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. God bless America. Good luck to Sweden in today's match, or I guess tomorrow's match during the night. And see you next week. Bye.